guys, it's me, Zion, here in between innings to do my NBA season so far. So I think this is episode 6, if I'm correct, might be 5. But I do this every 2 weeks. I am 1 day late. I was supposed to do this yesterday. But you should be getting this February 3rd, so Thursday night. I'm try to do it right after this, post it. But yeah, gonna go over the schedule, All-Star roster that was just announced. The All-Star game is on the 20th, I think. And yeah, some of the stat leaders. So first I am going to go over the standings in the league. So in the Eastern Conference, in the top 6, we have the Chicago Bulls, 32-18. The Miami Heat, 33-20. They are half a game behind. The 76ers, 31-20. The Milwaukee Bucks in 4th are 32-21. The Cleveland Cavaliers at 5 are 31-21. And the Brooklyn Nets at 29-22 are 3.5 games behind the Bulls. So from 1st to 6th place, the Bulls and the Nets, there's only 3.5 games separating them. So anyone could win the conference right now. And then the 4 playing teams, spots 7 through 10, are the Charlotte Hornets. They are 28-24. The Toronto Raptors are 26-23. The number 9 Boston Celtics are 28-25. And at the last play-in spot are the Atlanta Hawks. They are 24-26. They're 8 games behind the Bulls. So 1 through 10, there's only 8 games separating the Hawks from the Bulls. And then the teams that would be eliminated if the season ended today: the Washington Wizards at 11, 24-27. The Knicks are 24-28. At number 13, the Pacers are 19-34. The Pistons are 12-39. And the last spot in the Eastern Conference, the Orlando Magic are 12-41. That is a .226 winning percentage. They are 21.5 games behind the Bulls. And now to the Western Conference. So the top 6 playoff teams are the Phoenix Suns, 41-9. That's it's a 82 win percentage. The Golden State Warriors are 39-13. The number 3 Grizzlies are 36-18. The Jazz are 31-21. The Mavericks are 29-23, and the Nuggets are 28-23. So just one less win. They played one less game. So the Nuggets are 13.5 games behind the Suns. So definitely not as a close race for number 1 in Western Conference as the Eastern Conference, where number 1 through 6 is only 3.5 games behind. Here are the play-in teams. So the 4 teams that would make the play-in tournament, and then the 2 teams that win that would go on to the playoffs. At number 7, we have the Minnesota Timberwolves. They're 27-25. The LA Clippers are 26-27. The Lakers are 25-27. I know we won either today or yesterday, so what's it called? Then the Portland Trail Blazers are 21-31. They're the last spot, number 10 for the play-in. And then the eliminated teams are the Pelicans, 19-32, Kings, 19-34, Spurs, same record, Thunder, 16-34, Rockets are 15-36. They're last. They're 26.5 games behind the Suns. Lakers, I can't believe have lower than a 50% win percentage. We are .481 in our win percentage, and that's crazy. Like, we haven't won more than half of our games, or even half. We have 2 more losses than wins. So I can't believe we're even in the play-in right now. I'm going to go over these stat leaders, and then we will end off with the All-Star roster. On offense, for the points per game leaders, we have Kevin Durant for the Nets with 29.3, Joel Embiid for the Sixers at 29.1, Giannis Antetokounmpo for Milwaukee with 28.9, Trae Young for Atlanta with 27.7, DeMar DeRozan for Chicago with 26.5. For assists per game, Chris Paul has 10.4 for the Phoenix Suns, James Harden for the Nets has 10.2, Trae Young also has 9.3 assists, so he is top 5 in both points per game and assists per game. DeJounte Murray for the Spurs with 9.1, and Luka Doncic for the Mavericks with 8.9. He's in the 5th spot. For three-pointers made, of course, Curry for the Warriors is number 1 with 4.8 three-pointers made per game. Fred VanVleet for the Raptors has 3.9. Buddy Hield for the Kings with 3.3. Patty Mills for the Nets with 3.3. And Anthony Edwards from Minnesota in the 5th spot with 3.2. On to defense, we have rebounds per game. Rudy Gobert for Utah leads with 15.1. Nikola Jokic for Denver has 13.8. Clint Capella for Atlanta with 12.3. Domantas Sabonis for Indiana with 12.1. Sabonis. I don't watch enough basketball to. I think it's Sabonis. It might be Domantas, but I think it's Domantas. At 5, Jonas Valanciunas for New Orleans with 12. Then at blocks, we have Miles Turner in first for Indiana with 2.8. Jaren Jackson Jr. for Memphis with 2.3. Rudy Gobert for Utah with 2.3. Robert Williams III for Boston with 2.1. And Mo Bamba for Atlanta with 2. For the final stat, we have steals. Murray for San Antonio has 2. Marcus Smart for Boston with 1.9. Chris Paul for Phoenix with 1.9. Gary Trent Jr. for Toronto, also 1.9, and Lonzo Ball for Chicago with 1.8. So Marcus Smart, Chris Paul, Gary Trent Jr. all tied for second and only 0.1 steals behind Murray. Gonna go over the All-Stars right now. So the starters for the East, I will go for them, and then I will do the West. So for the captain for the East, same as it has been the last couple of years, Kevin Durant is the captain. Then you have Giannis Antetokounmpo is a forward. Then we have DeMar DeRozan as a guard and forward. Kevin Durant as a forward. Joel Embiid as a center/forward. And Trae Young as a guard. So Young, Embiid, Durant, DeRozan, Antetokounmpo. I don't know why I said Durant multiple times. It has him listed twice because captain at the very top and big, and then he's down there. Then for the West, LeBron James is again the captain. I think he's been the captain for at least the last 5 years. So he's the captain, playing as a forward. Stephen Curry is the guard. The center is Nikola Jokic. John Morant is a guard, and Andrew Wiggins is a forward. Here are the East reserves and the West reserves. For the East, for the reserves, they have Jimmy Butler from Miami, Darius Garland from Cleveland, James Harden from Brooklyn, Zach LaVine from Chicago, Chris Middleton from Milwaukee, Jason Tatum for Boston, and Fred VanVleet for Toronto. So that's the East reserves. And then for the West, we have Devin Booker for Phoenix, Luka Doncic for the Mavericks, Rudy Gobert for Utah, Draymond Green for Golden State, Donovan Mitchell for Utah, Chris Paul for the Suns, and Karl Anthony Towns for Minnesota. The coach for the West will be Monty Williams, the Suns coach. It doesn't look like they've announced the coach for the East. Honestly, in this matchup, I have to think of who I think would win this. I don't know. I think this is a really close game. Of course, I'm biased towards the West because I'm a Lakers fan. But I don't know. I think this is a really close game. I'll say because the reserves, I feel like, yeah, the reserves are better for the West. I'm going to say the West wins this. Sorry, I never went over for the schedule or the standings for the NBA. Right now, my NBA predictions for who's going to win the finals, I honestly would say I think is going to be the Warriors, just their chemistry the way it is. Of course, I don't really want them to. I do like Curry, but I think the Warriors are the NBA Finals champs right now. But yeah, that's it for today. I'll try to do more in these videos. Right now, the way it is set up, my next video should be on the 17th, but I might actually push it back and try to make it. Actually, no. I'll do the 17th, and I'll make another video reviewing the All-Star game. I'm going to make a video reviewing the Pro Bowl game but for football. But I will make a video going over the All-Star game. So next video should be on the 17th for the NBA season so far. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. Peace.